I'm Lisa Carberg. Welcome to Money Wisdom, sponsored by Johnson Brunetti. We're educating you about smart ways to manage your money. And joining us is Eric Hogarth, certified financial planner and Johnson Brunetti partner. Eric, welcome.
Thank you.
Happy 2020 to you. So we're talking now about people, a lot of people, 60% of Americans believe they are behind on their retirement savings. So if our viewers are some of those people, what advice, what should they be doing? What can you give?
Have a plan.
Okay.
You know, easier said than done. Well, just save a bunch more money. Well, how are we supposed to do that? Is to have a plan, be looking at, well, how long are you going to work? Which, again, sounds funny because, well, how about until tomorrow? But realistically, how long are you going to work? And how much do you have saved now? And what kind of savings and growth do you need so that you're in a good place so you can retire?
Okay, we have some bullet points for you. First off says, estimate the cost of what you need. That's kind of what you just covered. Also, contribute more to a 401k.
So people ask all the time. They want to know, well, you know, I heard if you're going to retire in Connecticut, you need X. Everyone's situation is different. Even as you know, what one person spends is a fraction or 10 times what someone else spends. Everyone's different. So you need to identify, did you save enough money to generate enough income to live the way that you want to live? Because people don't retire and then say, well, now I'm done doing everything I want to do. You do more of what you want to do.
Right.
It means you spend more money.
Right.
So you have to identify, you know, are you on the right track? Maybe you've already saved enough money. So whatever that number is, and you know, financial planners and we can help you do that. Identify, well, do you have enough? Do you not?
Okay. And then the 401k, up your contributions?
So you can save a lot of money in the 401k. And it goes in pre-tax, or maybe you've made the choice to go after tax and use Roth, which could be a great help to you as well. But you want to be getting that maxed out as soon as possible. So if you're a younger person saving, get it maxed out. It's not easy to do, but once you get there, you don't miss it. And then, you know, ask someone who's 60 who's done a good job saving. They say, well, yeah, that's one of the big things that helped me get here.
All right. Another bullet point we have is trim your expenses. What do you tell people?
Well, you can either generate more cash flow or you can spend less money. You know, so we look at this, and having a budget is an important thing. And it's not, well, you know, I got to save here and I got to save here. It's being realistic about what you spend. If you're going to retire and go out to dinner 5 times a week, have fun. But you write it on the budget, because you don't want to be paying taxes on money that you're not going to spend. And everyone needs a monthly cash flow coming in, so we have to identify how much you're going to spend.
Ah, good advice. Okay. The next bullet point is work longer.
Well, yeah. So this is easy. People ask, well, you know, instead of retiring at 65, if I work till 67, is it better? The answer is always yes. I mean, you want the easiest retirement plan, work forever, never retire. That's not really the ideal of what you're trying to do. So it's, think about if you're maybe going to retire from your full-time, maybe stressful job, and you're going to work in some lesser capacity. Well, that has a huge impact. So make sure you're telling people that you're working with that's your plan, because then you don't need to draw as much income off your savings because you're working.
Yeah, you might want to do something fun, you know. I mean, not that work isn't fun, but, you know.
You maybe want to do something more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then next, meet with a financial advisor is a bit of advice we always give here.
There's a lot of different moving parts to this. And, you know, we talk about retirement all day, every day, but we talk about retirement in Connecticut, out of Connecticut, and a lot of people watching, well, that's a huge difference based on how far our money is going to go. And what if you don't spend all the money and you're going to leave it to the next generation? Well, what are the taxes going to be on that? So it's more than just what do you invest the money into. And how you invest money for growth is very different than how you invest money when you plan to start taking it out. So be getting that advice and having those conversations so you don't find yourself, well, I'm going to retire next month, and you're not ready.
Okay, Eric, great advice. You have a double offer for us today, I understand.
We do. So we've got the Road to Retirement, and you can get both of these on our website, which is moneywisdomtv.com. And it's, you know, it's not long, because who wants to read a 100-page document? But it's a checklist of, you know, you should be thinking about these things so that you're in a good place when you choose to retire or when you're forced to retire.
Okay, and then your other one is, will you have enough income in retirement?
Pretty straightforward. So again, it's moneywisdomtv.com. Is it going to work? I mean, that's what we all want to know is it going to work? And again, I can't emphasize enough that it's, if you've identified that you have enough money, and let's say the market's really high, that would impact your willingness to take risk. If all you have to do is not lose what you have already saved, why continue to take more risk than you have to? Just think about it.
All right, Eric Hogarth, always great advice for you. Thank you again, Eric Hogarth from Johnson Brunetti. To learn more, go to moneywisdomtv.com.